Today is June 7th, 2026, and this is Read Through the Bible.
Hi, everyone.
This again is a remote edition. You are still in Durango, and it's Sunday morning.
That's right. Yeah, so I am planning to go to SR and Jenna's church with them. It's First Baptist of Durango.
Yep.
And so we've been there many times. Anytime we come and see them and we're here over a weekend, we go join them at First B, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Great. So today we're going to read the second half of Proverbs chapter 24, which we began yesterday. And in verse 23 it says, "These also are sayings of the wise." That's a similar phraseology that we got back in 22, verse 17, which says, "Incline your ear and hear the words of the wise." So these little headings, phrases, have led others to think that Solomon did not write these, but these are just wise people who wrote these things who were inserted here. Next weekend, we're going to get to chapter 25, verse 1, which says, "These also are the Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied." And so those are going to be like returning back to Solomon. But these may have been written by Solomon or maybe not, but they are super helpful for our souls. All these Proverbs are. Okay, we're going to begin halfway through verse 23. It says this: "Partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the wicked, 'You are in the right,' will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Whoever gives an honest answer kisses the lips."
Prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that, build your house.
"Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Do not say, 'I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done.'"
Verse 30. "I passed by the field of a sluggard, by the vineyard of a man lacking sense. And behold, it was all overgrown with thorns. The ground was covered with nettles, and its stone wall was broken down. Then I saw and considered it. I looked and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man."
Yep. So we got several stories of this. You want to tell one of the stories? Go ahead.
Yeah, so we used to drive between Rockford and DeKalb a lot, and somewhere out in the farms there was this farm that was very neglected. Like, they often wouldn't harvest their corn, and it was just standing in the field all winter, and the house was falling apart, and they had all kinds of junky cars and machinery strewn all over the yard. And so when we would drive by there with our kids, we would say, "Oh, look, there's the sluggard's house." And so I remember SR specifically saying that he always thought that their last name was Sluggard. And so that's Mr. Sluggard and Mrs. Sluggard. And he never realized until later that we were referring to these verses in Proverbs.
Yeah, he thought they were like James and Jill Sluggard. Was their
right.
name. Yeah. So that is one. Second, also, I wrote a book kind of encompassing this called "Passing by the Field," in which basically this proverb encourages us to pass by the field, look and see at what's going on with other people, and learn from them. You can learn by experience, you can learn by precept from the scriptures, or you can learn by observation in terms of what goes bad for other people. And so my book was entitled "Passing by the Field," and I just included it with 101 kind of short stories of wisdom of things that I witnessed in the world that I saw. It's a little bit dated, but you can get it on Amazon. And if you know me, I do have some extra copies that I'd be glad to give you one. Really simple, easy to read. They're fun to read. I thought it was a very fun book that I wrote.
Yeah, but I think it's a great example that your book is of just taking things that you observe in life and then learning lessons from those.
Yep. And if you just learn that, here's the lesson of the sluggard, verses 30 to 34. But you can do that with all other sorts of things as well. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. We will see you on Monday back in the book of Isaiah. Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye.